I used to be 40 pounds overweight, bullied physically and verbally for years. You guys know my story. 12, 13 years old, right? But multiple times when I was 16, 17, 18, I got out of shape because I fell into drugs, drinking multiple times a week on the weekends, getting partying, smoking weed, crazy amount of weed every single day for a good amount of time, right? I fell out of fitness. I didn't work out as much. And it's not even about the workout, because you guys know, working out's easy. Working out's easy. It's the diet. When you're smoking weed, when you're drinking, your diet's not on point for sure. Not at all. You're destroying your health, not only with the weed and alcohol, but your lack of discipline when it comes to your nutrition, when it comes to when you're doing that type of stuff, right? And even after 18, I rededicated myself to fitness, became a personal trainer, right? Even at like 19 years old, when I was a personal trainer training 50 clients at the gym, I gained 40 pounds of fat because I'm gonna be a power lifter. I'm gonna lift this heavy weight. So I went from like 180 to 220, probably around 20% body fat, right? Just so I could bench, squat, and deadlift more, which I could. I definitely was a lot stronger because mass moves mass. The more you weigh, the more weight you'll move. Simple. A guy that's 200 is not going to lift as much as a guy that's 250 or 300, right? You can move more when you're bigger, right? But that's all sludge. It's not muscle. It's fat, right? And it's going to, it may be embarrassing to shame when I was 19 years old and I was overweight. And I was even as a personal trainer, right? Had some man boobies, some love handles. I wasn't feeling my best. I wasn't feeling confident, right? And this is how I know, because even when, let's say I'm at 5% body fat versus 15, I feel just a little bit more. I'm definitely more disciplined. My mindset, my consistency, my health, my confidence within myself is just higher when I'm at a lower body fat percentage. Even 15, which is healthy. It's a healthy body fat percentage for you guys to aim for, right? But if you get a little bit lower, a little bit more confident, you're more disciplined for sure. Your mindset's a little sharper. Because, hey, you're being more of a disciplined individual with your training, with your cardio, with your nutrition, and that will carry over to your business and the money you make in your relationships and your discipline in every area of life, right? So even when I gain 10, 20 extra pounds of fat, I feel just a little bit more embarrassed, a little bit more ashamed. I'm like, man, I'm not as confident, right? This continuum, I'm not as confident as I was. My mindset's not as sharp. My discipline isn't there as much in every single area of life. Right? So I'm sharing this with you guys for honesty and transparency, because I know I've worked with hundreds and hundreds of clients. Me personally, I've been 30, 40 pounds overweight multiple times in my life. And even when I gained an extra 10, 20 pounds of fat, my discipline, my mindset, it's just not there. My confidence is even a little bit lower in my body. It's not like I tie my self-worth to my body. It's just like, man, I know I don't need this extra 5, 10 pounds. I'm not confident in this extra 5, 10, 20 pounds of fat I'm holding. I'm not confident in it. I shouldn't have it. I know I shouldn't, because it's all on me. It's just all in your daily choices. I don't care what your life circumstances are. Obviously, you might need to focus on other areas more than fitness and health, unless fitness and health is the one that's really kicking you in the butt, that really needs to be worked on, right? But you still can take care of your fitness and health regardless of what's going on with your relationships and your marriage, your life circumstances, with your family, with your business, with your financial situation, wherever you're at, right? Financially, if you're struggling financially, obviously you got to make that the priority. But hey, your fitness and health, it doesn't really take too much. You definitely don't need to gain 10, 20 pounds. You definitely don't need to completely neglect your body, because ultimately what health is wealth. If you're not good, you're not going to be able to make as much money. You're not going to be able to have as good relationships, right? So guys, I'm sharing this with you because I've been overweight multiple times in my life, right? 30, 40 pounds, which is a significant amount. I've worked with, actually hundreds of clients that are 30, 40 pounds overweight. I've worked with a few dozen that are 50 pounds plus. I've worked with about a handful that are 100 pounds plus overweight. And I know, regardless what they might tell themselves, or people that are 30, 40, 50, 100 pounds overweight, I know that, and you guys, it's because you guys don't know, because you've never been ripped, you've never been skinny, you've never been at a healthy body weight, body fat percentage, you've never been there, so you don't know how much is actually impacting your confidence, how much it's impacting your health, how it's impacting your energy levels, how it's impacting your confidence, how it's impacting your mindset, your discipline in every area, how it's impacting your income, your business, how it's impacting your self-image, your self-belief, how it's impacting your relationships. You don't know because you don't have contrast, possibly, right? Or if you do have contrast, think about when you were skinnier, when you weren't 30 pounds overweight, when you weren't 50 pounds overweight. How did you feel? Most like, I felt amazing. I felt confident. I felt energized. I felt like Superman. I felt like Thor. I felt like I could accomplish anything. Oh man, when I was 18, when I was 22, when I was 28, when I was in great shape, man, I was on top of the world. Well, that's how you know, man. You can accomplish anything you put your mind to. So it's time to get back in that shape. It's time to drop the body fat. It's time to get back in the gym. I'll give you a few tips right now. Walk 10,000 steps a day. 10,000 steps a day. Track your macros on MyFitnessPal. 40-40-20 split. 40% protein, 40% carbs, 20% fats. Take your body weight times 10 for really fast fat loss, right? So 300 pounds, that's 3,000. If you're 250, that's 2,500 calories. Just take your body weight times 10. That's how many calories you eat, right? Hit the gym a few days a week, minimum 3 days a week. Train full body. Make sure you hit every single muscle group at least once a week, right? Start doing cardio 20 minutes a day. Hit those 10,000 steps. Those are just a few quick tips. Start tracking your body weight and your progress photos every week, right? It's real simple stuff. Just if you're really out of shape, to get back in shape, that won't get you in elite shape, but it'll get you in pretty good shape, right? That advice I just gave you right there. But you just got to examine, hey man, I used to be overweight. That's the thing, guys. There's no excuse. No excuse to get out of shape. No excuse to gain 10, 20, 30 pounds of fat. There's just no excuse. It's a lack of discipline. And if you're giving any excuses, you need to realize that's some wimpy baby boy bull crap, because hey, you could keep that weight off. Really, you just got to move your body and eat right and control what you're putting in your mouth. All right. So that's the video, guys. I used to be overweight multiple times, 30, 40 pounds overweight. I was bullied physically and verbally for years for being overweight when I was younger. Even after that, I gained more weight when I was 17. I don't care. I was 17 and I didn't have abs because I was drinking and smoking and eating Taco Bell and McDonald's like every day or every other day. Right. So I gained like 20 pounds and I didn't have abs anymore. 16, I was ripped and diced. 17, I was like average Joe, even though I was still working out a couple days a week. Diet is the most important part. All right, guys. And then after that, even when I was a personal trainer, like 19, 20 years old, and I had like 50 personal training clients, I was a power lifter and I gained 40 pounds. And man, I wasn't my best self for sure. And my confidence, my energy, my discipline wasn't there. All right, and everything changed when I dropped that 40 pounds, got ripped and shredded, started my own business. My life changed, right? All right, guys, that's the video. This is Devin Kripe, the greatest coach in the world. Your boy DC, Devin Kripe, the greatest coach in the world. I'll see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day, a wonderful life. Chase your dreams. You can do it. Drop the fat. Get in the best shape of your life. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. God bless.